Welcome, guys, to the Rage of Volcano mini box review. I'm Kamel. I'm joined by Rye and PDS tonight. Konami has released the announcement for the newest mini box in game. It will release Wednesday, December 9th, hopefully during the midday. It's time to ignite your fighting spirit. Knock your opponent down with Battlin Boxer. Are you ready to knock your opponents down with Battlin Boxers, guys?
I guess, man. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh man, I am psyched. We've got some iconic cards here. It looks like Volcanosaurus is the cover card. So Konami's trying to tell us how to use the cards. We just want to get in there because we probably know what to do with them better. But we got some URs, SRs. So let's do archetypes, how we usually do, and then we do the individual ones. So I don't think the rekindling and no, these are all generic. So the first one we have with an archetype is number 79, Battlin Boxer Nova Kaiser. Very interesting. This is a rank 4 Fire Warrior Xyz monster. It requires 2 level 4 monsters, so it's generic. Once per turn, you can attach one Battlin Boxer monster from your hand or graveyard to this card as an Xyz material. This card gains 100 attack for each Xyz material attached to it. When this card you control is destroyed by your opponent's card by battle card effect, you can, and sent to your graveyard, you can target one level 4 or lower Battlin Boxer in your grave up to the number of Xyz materials this card had and special summon them. So, yeah.
Really weak.
So it's gonna come out.
Weak.
It's gonna come out at 2,500 after 2 monsters, and what this card is used for is it's used for like more of like a ladder for Battlin Boxers, like in their actual strategy, which we would probably not have access to in Duel Links. But this guy, you kind of like use him, and you go into one of your better Battlin Boxer Xyz monsters, or use him with an effect that lets him be destroyed, so you get the Battlin Boxers back on the field, so that you could use them for a better one, something like that.
A lot of the times, with cards like these, when you summon them and they do absolutely nothing, then you just how you know it's like you might as well just be summoning Gem Knight Pearl at that point. Like,
Yeah,
like you're gonna summon this guy and then hope that he dies, and it's just like why not just make another better rank 4 at that point?
yeah, it's
Like,
crazy. He's gonna come out at 2,600 max after his effect activates, and then he'll float into 3 monsters, filling up your board for something else. So that is going to be what you, because that's the main benefit. You go into 2 monsters, and then you can equip a third from your hand or the grave. So as soon as you get rid of them, you get 3 monsters instead. That's it.
yeah, it's like compare this card to one of the new guys we just got, the Noble Knight King.
Hmm.
He does something similar. He floats, except he also pops a card on the field. And it's not a rank 4, but it's almost as easy to get out. So it's just like
I'm just compared to Diamond Direwolf.
yeah, it's
Corn,
not a
This guy's just
not a
like,
huge
I'm
fan.
2,600, yeah.
Yeah. The only thing this will be good for
Let's
is
go.
in Battlin Boxer, if Battlin Box was good.
I mean, yeah, the biggest thing this card does is you can get a material from the graveyard, so that's kind of neat. But other than that, it's like I don't. This card is not going to, like okay, yeah, you summon your guys and they're just gonna all get popped by Desperado. So nice job.
That's it. All right, so moving on from Battlin Boxer number 79, we have an SR Battlin Boxer Headgeared. This is one of the more core cards of the effect monsters. Level 4 Fire Warrior. When this card is normal summon, you can send one Battlin Boxer monster from your deck to the graveyard. Once per turn, this face-up attack position card cannot be destroyed by battle. So right away, this is how you're getting your material in the grave, so you can instantly equip something with your Nova Kaiser, so you won't have to like have any more setup. If you summon him, only when you normal summon him, you will get this effect to pitch something to the grave. And that's
Yeah.
it.
So a lot of these battling boxer cards, they were created in 2013. So that's a common thing you're gonna see with a lot of these boxes. They're giving us a lot of old Xyz archetypes.
Yes.
We need new ones, not old ones, because Alistair is a really new card. You know, I don't know if you guys know him. It's kind of a good card in Duel Links. These cards are already power creeped on release. Like that's really, it says a lot. You know. It's
Yeah,
just like,
it is unfortunate. A lot of what they're going to be releasing these next couple months are, unfortunately, they're going to be considerably weaker than some of the other things we have access to in the game at the moment.
to be that way by the Konami. You know, just saying.
Yeah, we're just
It doesn't
behind.
have to be that way.
But yeah, headgear. He's an SR. I don't know. I feel like they should have gave us a little better one for an SR.
Yeah. So like this deck is gonna be extremely slow. So that's
Yeah.
huge. Like,
And it's strange because it is very fast in the TCG. You know, it's one of those decks that are like one of the first wave ones that were very good at special summoning for Xyz summoning. The other
they omitted one of their best Xyz monsters. That's unfortunate, but
yeah.
yeah.
So next SR we have is Battlin Boxing Spirits, the spell card. Send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. Then target one Battlin Boxer monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target in face-up defense position. You can only activate one Battlin Boxing Spirits per turn. So this is a 2-card Xyz with headgear. You get headgear, you pitch, and then you get this, and then you summon the thing that you pitched with headgear. You probably can't activate this unless you already have something in the graveyard.
True, you can't.
Right, so you need something before it. So this is a 2-card combo with a headgeared for an Xyz summon.
Yeah, this is gonna be, you know, that combo on paper sounds really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly, but the thing is, you know, you're gonna need to draw
You have to draw both.
your headgear, and you're gonna need to draw your box spirits.
You have to
Like,
hard
if you draw
draw.
boxing
Yeah.
spirits, yeah. If you
Yeah,
draw
the worst
box spirits
part.
without headgear, it's just a bad card.
You're not even going into your Xyz. There's no reason to. It's just better go into the other generic ones at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing that you hit the level 4 too. Like I don't know. Oof.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that, especially in the SRs, and there's no URs, they didn't give us a Searcher, a 1-card Synchro, a 1-card Xyz, nothing.
Look at Heraldic. We got one of their reborns that summons 2 monsters. You know,
Exactly.
and you get to the Xyz, and it's still, you know, that's still kind of
That is
slow.
pretty insane that I find it. Think about it. We just got a ban list clearing the way for Xyz. We get a mini box. No URs or SRs committed to summoning Xyz from one of the main archetypes of the box. That's rough.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else we have for Battlin Boxers? We have an Xyz monster, Battlin Boxer Cheat Commissioner. This is a rank 3 fire warrior, 2 level 3 monsters. All monsters your opponent controls must attack, if able. While you control another Battlin Boxer monster, your opponent cannot target this card for attacks when an attack is declared involving another Battlin Boxer monster you control. You can detach 2 Xyz materials from this card. Look at your opponent's hand, then set 1 spell card from their hand to your side of the field. Oh my gosh, well, if the TPC thought that Witchcrafter was going to be tier 1, they were sorely mistaken. Because Battlin Boxer Cheat Commissioner has something to say about it.
Oh my
Holy crap. Dude.
What an effect, honestly. That's crazy.
When you swing detach 2, I get a spell from your hand. That is
My
nuts.
one concern is when I think of spells in the meta, a lot of them are very archetype specific, noble equips, witchcrafter cards. You don't really get like, generic spells that much right now. So whatever you steal is clogging your board.
And, a lot of spells are quick play spells. That's a thing. So that is absolutely ridiculous. So you're honestly not going to be able to use this because of the fact that decks that are playing normal spells or equipped spells or field spells that are going to be in the hand, they're going to be one of many normal or equip or field spells that they run in their deck. So you just taking 1 for all of your overlay units is not going to be as effective as a trade-off as you think.
The other thing is archetype usually makes rank 4s. Like, all their good monsters are at level 4, so like to go into a level 3, it's gonna
be awkward.
Yeah, that's pretty weird, champ. If you ask me, like,
guys, I'm not feeling so good. Okay, it's okay. We'll keep going.
All right, so that's Chief Commissioner. Next, we have Battlin Boxer Sparrower. This is a level 4 Fire Warrior. If you control a Battlin Boxer monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If you do, you cannot conduct your battle phase.
Don't say
that's one of those power creep on release cards. Like this card is a relic of the past.
This is ridiculous. I'm ready to battle, but you can't battle.
What are you so mad about, dude? Just go first. What's the problem? You don't have a battle phase anyway.
This is absolutely ridiculous, but honestly, we haven't seen a Battlin Boxer Xyz monster worth Xyz summoning yet and attacking with, so maybe this isn't such a bad effect. So, Battlin Boxer Spar, it's what you need to special summon for Xyz summoning, but you can't attack. Next, we got, these are all rares, by the way, that we're talking about. Battlin Boxer Switch Hitter. Level 4 Warrior. When this card is normal summon, you can target one Battlin Boxer monster in your graveyard, special summon that target. You cannot special summon any monsters during the turn you activate this effect except Battlin Boxer monsters. Okay, this is probably the best card that we've read so far. Except that you do need something in the grave already, so you would have already had to play a headgeared.
That is slow, slow.
Yeah, well, the thing is, this just feels like a worser headgear, right? Because the headgear doesn't have that restriction of being a battle boxer, so you can summon whatever you want. And right now,
the headgear only sends from the deck to the game.
It just sends. This was special summons.
and then you boxing spirits. You don't get locked in, right?
Yeah, but that's 2 cards, bro.
The other thing is,
is this really 1 card though? You still need to have something in there. I don't know.
The other thing is, getting locked to battling boxers. Like, what are you gonna summon? Because like you're summoning doo-doo. Like you're literally summoning doo-doo.
What is that new? What's that new Axel Brody skill? Is it for pyro monsters or fire monsters?
Has to be pyro.
Oh come on, man. Come on. That was it. That was it right there. But
that was the play.
They took him from it before they even gave it to us. All right. See you later, Switch Hitter. Next, we got Battlin Boxer Counterpunch.
That's what you got, Kamel, when you tried to recommend the skill. Counterpunch.
Level 3 Fire Warrior. During the damage step of either player's turn, when a Battlin Boxer monster you control is attacking or being attacked, you can banish this card from your hand or graveyard. That monster gains 1,000 attack until the end of this turn. It's a hand trap. There you go.
Yeah.
Battling Boxer Alistair.
Let's go.
Boxer Alistair. Let's go. And it's gonna be a level 3 in the grave, so you can make Chief Commissioner.
Yo. Okay.
All right, so Counterpunch.
But a problem with these decks is they have a lot of they have okay cards. They're old. This card does not do anything to Alistair on summon searches invocation, then you get to fuse, and then you get it back. This card doesn't do anything like that.
This is
just you use it and then you do it -1 basically.
Yeah, this is definitely like a one of, if anything, in your deck. All right. So next we have Battlin Boxer Rabbit Puncher, level 3 Fire Warrior. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks a defense position monster, destroy that monster. Okay. I think this card on paper is probably the best card that we've read.
I think a Performer Pal does this too.
The next one's actually pretty good. Well, it's already power. It's okay.
It's already power.
It's actually not that bad. You can but Rabbit Puncher. Next card, please.
Next card, please. All right. So next we have Battlin Boxer Veil, level 4 Fire Warrior. When you take battle damage, you can special summon this card from your hand. And if you do, gain life points equal to the damage you took. Okay, so that's pretty poggers. That's pretty good. So as long as you don't take lethal damage next turn, you are set up, as long as you do have another Battlin Boxer.
I like this card because it's also generic. It doesn't have to be played in the battling.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
probably
true.
find its way into some farm decks, I would imagine. Maybe.
I would hope so. It's definitely a generally useful card. So, Battlin Boxer Veil. Next, we got Battlin Boxer. Wait, is this a Battlin Boxer card? This trap card? Yes, Jolt counter. During the battle phase, when a spell trap card or monster effect is activated when you control a Battlin Boxer monster, negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. Hey! Only thing is, it's during the battle phase, so.
Listen,
but Desperado effect.
Madame
Hey,
Veer,
Desperado
I could put
effect.
you in your place, dude.
That is true. Madame Veer and Desperado, you will be able to negate them with this card. And Desperado's going to negate, and then his float effect will activate to Surge, but I don't think any... But then more Desperado can summon off of that, right?
Yes. But this also stops spells and traps. You know, they hit you with the fat wall like that. You're like, nah, not today.
Not today, yeah.
Got him.
All right.
It's okay. It's a decent card, I guess.
Yeah, I'd definitely play it. Okay, so that is Jolt counter. Then we have Battlin Boxer Glassjaw, level 4, Fire Warrior. When this card is targeted for an attack, destroy this card. When this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can target one Battlin Boxer monster in your graveyard, except Battlin Boxer Glassjaw, and add it to your hand. Oh.
He triggers off his own card effect, but the main reason you
Yes.
play this card is to send it with the other guy, the headgear, because you know when you send him to the graveyard from the deck, it triggers his effect to add a Battling Boxer. But you're gonna need another card already in the graveyard. That's the one thing about it.
Nice one. Not bad.
Yep. After that, we got Battlin Boxer Rib Gardener, level 3. During either player's turn, you can banish this card from your hand or graveyard, then target one Battlin Boxer monster you control, banish it until your next standby phase. So it's like a dodge for a Battlin Boxer.
Yeah, like Clash, but without the Clash portion.
Yeah, only thing is, like, you're not going to want to use this on any of your Xyz monsters, and are your level 4s really going to be out that long enough during your opponent's turn to, like, want to be
I guess
saved?
you could, doesn't Headgear protect once per turn, I guess? So you can protect, save him with this if you really need to.
Mm-hmm.
The deck is slow, I guess, so they need time to build up. I don't know.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
Next, we got Battlin Boxer Big Bandage. It's a level 2. Once per
Looks
turn,
sick.
this card cannot be destroyed by battle. Once per turn, you can target one Battlin Boxer monster in your graveyard or one of your banished Battlin Boxer monsters that has a level. All Battlin Boxer monsters you currently control become that monster's level.
Okay.
It's just a level modulator. And I guess since your graveyard's going to be full by the time this thing comes out, you're going to get use out of it. But it is an ignition effect. You do have to normal summon it. You're not going to get to special summon this at all. So, pretty rough.
Doo-doo.
Yeah. Next, we got Battlin Boxer Shadow. During your main phase, you can detach one Xyz material from a Battlin Boxer Xyz monster you control. Whoa. So, we gotta have an Xyz monster? What? Whoa. And if you do, special summon this card from your hand. Okay, you can only use this effect of Battlin Boxer Shadow once per turn. So this is pretty good for like chaining, but you will have to summon that crappy Battlin Boxer Xyz monster, the number 79, to really make use of this card. So I guess, right? So, well, this is like the combo, right? You make the other guy, number 79, uses effect, and then you bring him out, right? And then you...
Well, this card works well with the other XCs, but they didn't give it to us, so it's not.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
he works.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, the other one's called Lead Yoke.
Oh my god! I hoped we would have gotten him, but it sucks that you're telling me.
Yeah, basically when you detach a material from him, he gains 800, and then he can't be destroyed as long as he has materials.
Yikes!
And I'm gonna put him in the main box, dude. Main box, you are. Watch.
No, it's gonna be selection box.
Selection box, yeah.
Those battling boxer fans.
No, they're gonna release him as the character thing.
I think that's the last one too.
Yeah, that was the last battle boxing.
Oh, see you later.
What do you guys think about battling boxers.
I'm-
for this card.
Irrelevant.
I'm
Irrelevant, dude.
very disappointed. As someone who played Battlin Boxers in the TCG, I'm just disappointed, and they're gonna have zero impact on Duel Links whatsoever.
Yeah, I just don't see it.
And yeah, so the next archetype that we have to talk about is Hazy Flames, it seems. So we finally have Hazy Flame Xyz monsters in Duel Links. I know some people are very hype. So here we go. Hazy Flame Basiltris. It is a rank 6 fire Pyro Xyz monster. This requires 2 or more level 6 fire monsters. Once per turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card to target 1 monster your opponent controls or is in their graveyard. Banish that target. This card gains effects based on the number of Xyz materials attached to it. 3 or more, it gains 200 attack and defense for each Xyz material attached to it. And then you are not going to get the rest of its effects by regular means, so it's good.
Well,
You're
they
not
do
to
have a card later that'll help them get
right.
there.
They'll have to help them attach it. So
Yeah.
the following effects are 4 or more. This card cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects, and 5. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects.
It's a lot. 5. Oof.
I would only want to go to 4, bro. Targeting is really all you want to prevent.
To be honest with you guys, this card's pretty good. Like unironically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the easiest way to summon it is you need the Hazy Pillar, their field spell.
Mm-hmm.
So you use that, and then you summon out the Periton. So that's another card. It's a reprint. We already have that. So basically, that card lets you tribute itself to summon 2 Hazys from the deck. So you bring out a Sphinx and you bring out a Hydra. And then the Sphinx you can use to bring back your Periton. So and then you can Xyz summon him with 3 materials already on the first turn. So it's pretty nice, actually. It's a nice little combo. And the one thing about Hazy's is, you know what card is pretty popular right now is Karma Cut, Fiendish Chain. They cannot be targeted. So it's pretty nice.
And something interesting about this is I do think that given the investment of 4 or 5 Xyz materials, it will be worth it to have a monster that has these immunities on the field.
Yeah.
Because that's an advantage that you're going to have up against all these decks. Just like PDS said, if they don't have Karma Cut when this card's summoned, before you're able to do all that stuff and get Xyz materials, they're going to be pressed because when they do get it, they're not going to be able to use it against your beefed up monsters. So
I'm just concerned, like, you go through all this effort, you have this huge monster, and then Veer comes out and negate your effect, and then you lose. It's kind of like, it's a lot of investment for a really good, but it'll be interesting. I don't think it'll be like super meta relevant. The nice thing is it says 2 or more level fire monsters, so it doesn't necessarily have to stay in Hazy's, but probably be the only deck reliably able to make this. So, because just the effect itself, being able to banish from the
what level's Purgatrio?
Yeah, so usually whatever you discard off of Periton, I forgot that the Hydra would re-equip it, so technically it would start with 4 equips or 4 materials.
Oh, nice. That's pretty good.
So.
All right. So
yeah, I like this card, but I don't know if it's good enough to compete in the meta, but it's an card.
All right. So
it'll be something to keep an eye on for sure, I think, as we move forward.
Definitely. So let's move on to the next Hazy Flame, and that is Hazy Flame Griffin, a rare. There's no SRs there's no more SRs, so we have a rare Hazy Flame Griffin. Yeah. This is a level 6 fire winged beast. If your opponent controls a monster and all the monsters, if any, on your side of the field and in your graveyard are fire and only fire, you can special summon this card from your hand. Your opponent cannot target it with card effects. That's pretty good, man. Easy way for this card for you to Xyz summon. I like that wording.
If I see Alistair, I'm out. Boys.
I like that wording. If they are fire and only fire, like
oh god,
they are fire.
Yeah, that's
good. This is a nice little So in the past they had to play like Mithra, to get a tribute fodder. This is like one of those. It's a nice little card if you don't have the field spell. But I don't know. Maybe those cards are better because you don't need to rely on your opponent having a monster like one.
For sure. So that is going to be a pretty good card. Going to make Xyz summon a lot easier. Next we have Hazy Pillar, a continuous spell.
The goat card.
You can normal summon Hazy Flame monsters for one less tribute. Oh snap. Once per turn, you can target one face-up Xyz monster you control, attach one Hazy Flame monster from your hand or your side of the field to that Xyz monster as an Xyz material. And that is pretty nuts. So any Hazy Flame monster, you are just going to be able to normal summon right out of your hand. And after you Xyz summon any that you have left on the field afterwards, after you comboed or whatever, and you don't want to make another Xyz monster maybe, or you just have one left over, you can just slap them underneath, giving them as material. So that's pretty nice.
Yeah, and Hazy's typically play just a ton of monsters, so
I do like this one.
yeah, you're always gonna have this effect going, even if you don't get like all of the effects of the Balstress right away. Just getting that every single turn, guaranteeing that you get that banish, is gonna be strong, I think.
Yeah, definitely. This is looking like a powerful card. Yeah, this is your go-to for sure. Just the value it brings you is too good. Like any monster you're gonna be able to bring out, you're not gonna have to play any other cards before it. This is like what you want to start with. So next we have Hazy Flame Hydra. This is a normal level 6 fire dinosaur. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. You cannot special summon monsters except fire monsters. And
These are all old, right? We have this, right?
This one? Is it this one old?
I think so.
No, this one says an Xyz monster. This says an Xyz monster that was summoned using this card as an Xyz material gains this effect.
Oh, let's go.
I actually can't. Oh no, it's short. When it is Xyz summoned, you can target one Hazy Flame monster in your graveyard. Attach that target to this card as an Xyz material.
Okay.
Yes, that's the combo I was talking about with the Perryton. So like you use Perryton, discard a fire, and then this Hydra would get back to fire. You discard it, so your Basil would have 4 materials on it.
I see.
Yeah, it's a nice little combo.
Yeah, so that's gonna be 3 materials with just the on summon, then with the pillar that is 4. Very nice. And then like I said, the rest of them are reprints from previous boxes. Hippogriff, Perryton, Cerberus. So I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you have everything you need for Hazy Flames in this box, right? All of the things that were previously played are here.
I believe Sphinx is in the card trader. That's...
Yeah, Sphinx is in the card trader. Perryton, Cerberus, and Manticore are all here. So you should be good to go for Hazy Flames if you just get this mini box.
Really good.
They'll be interesting. I'm sure. I kind of get like the Gladiator Beast vibes from them.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably not going to have like a huge meta impact, but people will play them, and people will probably top with them.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know how.
I think they're cute, yeah, but I don't know if it'll make an impact.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to go over Lavos as an archetype. They only have a couple cards, so now we're just going to hit up those generics. So let's go. Let's start with the cover monster, and the card that I am personally most excited for, and that alert, I think this will have a lot of impact later in Duel Links. Number 61, Volcanosaurus. Fire Dinosaur, rank 5, 2 level 5 monsters, generic Xyz monster. Once per turn, you can detach one Xyz material from this card, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls, destroy that opponent's monster, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the destroyed monster's original attack. This card cannot attack your opponent directly during the turn you activate this effect. Now, just to clarify, I did say half, and you probably read it and said it says equal to, but you can see that here in the article it does say that it will be nerfed to half. So this is what it's going to do in Duel Links. We just assume that they did not translate the card text here, but they are saying it is going to do half, so they are nerfing it. But Volcanosaurus is still a very good Xyz monster. Mm-hmm. Only problem is I don't know about good decks right now that bring out level 5s, but there are, in the future, there are decks that can make very good use of rank 5s.
I would
Yeah.
say I feel like this card will definitely find its way into the Noble Knight extra deck.
Yeah.
Oh,
This-
yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm not even
Yeah,
thinking. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, because a lot of the time you'll end on them not having. They'll have like maybe like 300, 500. They'll be at a little bit of life points left. So then this is a card that you can summon, and then you don't have to commit to your battle phase or anything. You can just kill them right there. Yeah, it's like it's like a cowboy, but they spam out rank 5s really easily. So
Mm-hmm. That's probably the best deck for a while that's gonna be able to use it.
Yeah. All right. So Volcanosaurus, definitely. If you are someone who has the gems to spare, you're hoping for the box to be good, I would pick up this card. If you have gems expiring, you gotta
another
spend.
thing, this card in the TCG was always comboed with another card called Gaia Charger. So you would use Volcanosaurus, you would burn them, and then you can overlay Gaia Charger on top of Volcanosaurus, and then now it can attack directly, and it does piercing. So that was, I don't know if we eventually we get Gaia Charger, it makes this card way more better as well.
Nice. All right. The next UR we have is Coach Soldier Wolfbark. This is a level 4 Fire Beast Warrior. You can target one level 4 Fire Beast Warrior type monster in your graveyard. Special summon it in face up defense position. Its effects are negated. You can only use this once per turn. Fire Beast Warrior.
It's gonna help you go to your XCs and.
I think it's really sad that they haven't given us Fire Formation Tenki yet, because a lot of these cards, like this card, thrives off of that card, but we don't have it. So
Yeah, Fire Fist also another Xyz archetype that would have been great. They could have just thrown that in here instead of giving us a lot of this other crap.
I hate seeing stuff like this because in the future there's gonna be a card or archetype that uses this very well, and people are gonna have to go all the way back and buy this 3 times out just to do it. As of right now, I can't think of anything off the top of my head that will play it, but it's got it. Yeah, I mean that's a strong effect for something in the future.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's just about it. But yeah, it sucks it's a UR in this box. Next, we have a spell, Rekindling. Special summon from your graveyard as many fire monsters as possible with 200 defense, but banish them during the end phase.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so Rekindling is a very popular engine card for Pyro decks. Most of them, if not all of them, do have 200 defense for some reason. And then you'll
it's a common theme in Fire. Monsters have 200 defense. If you notice, a bunch of Fire monsters just randomly have 200 defense.
Yep.
So this card is really good. But what can we do with it at the moment? I'm not sure, just because a lot of these cards, they need you to have already something in your graveyard. So it's like if you draw it in your initial hand and you don't have anything, it's kind of just like you're starting with 3 cards instead of 4. So you always have that little problem, but I see a lot of potential in this card. It's been limited, and then in the TCG as well, because it's really powerful. Because you can spam, there's been synchro spams, you can get tuners back, all that stuff. It's a really interesting card.
So that is it for now on Rekindling. Next, we have Vylon Dis Sigma. This is a light rank 4 fairy. 3 level 4 monsters. Once per turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card to target 1 face-up attack position effect monster your opponent controls. Equip that target to this card. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles a monster whose attribute is the same as a card equipped by this effect, destroy that monster. Well, this is the super duper Vylon boss monster that they have been waiting for.
It's a rank 4.
Yeah, funny enough, this could be used in Noble Knights too. I think the problem I have with it though is when I'm thinking of all the good matchups that are in the game right now, like Witchcrafter would negate you. Desperado doesn't care. You destroy a monster with similar element, they summon Desperado, you die. What else is there? What else? Magnets, will be bouncing all over the place. Berserkion floats. like I guess a well-timed Sigma could be good. Like I guess if your opponent ends their board, you could like and you have double trap in your graveyard.
You can suck their
summon
boss
on their
monster.
turn, summon on my turn, go into Vylon and yoink the monster if it's like a problem monster. So maybe like a one of this might be interesting to see.
Yeah, I definitely think as a toolbox Xyz monster for ranked 4s, this is one of the better ones.
Yeah.
I think the effect is it's kind of hefty, but for decks that can summon it, just thinking Teller Knights. This is another. This is an Xyz monster that they could utilize very well and has another powerful effect, just like that Xyz monster they have.
Making over Delta.
Deltaros.
Because Deltaros floats, so it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know if it's an interesting card though, but I don't know if it's worth, like, oh man, this is the reason why I'm going into the box.
For sure, no.
I mean, yoinking a monster is always nice, but yeah, I don't know.
You're going for other stuff, so you're like, okay, whatever, it's fine. It's an okay card.
So next we have Tiris, Keeper of Genesis, a light rank 5 Xyz, 2 level 5 monsters. This card's effects can only be applied / resolved while it has Xyz material. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects at the end of the battle phase. If this card attacked or was attacked, target one card your opponent controls, destroy that target. During each of your end phases, detach one Xyz material from this card. So yeah, so funny enough, if this card gets veered, right, it's gonna negate the effect to detach at the end phase as well. So you'll get another turn with his effect. So this is one of my favorite Xyz monsters personally from the TCG. Bring it out with level 5 archetypes again, a card that's could be good for Noble Knights. Coming out at 2600, it's stronger than any of the Noble Knight Xyz.
Yeah,
it's not a good card anymore.
It's not a good card anymore, you don't think?
We got power creeps.
Oh my god!
Like,
you don't...
think about it. Like you make your rank 5 that has a destiny, can't be destroyed by card effects, and then you pop one on your turn instead of the end turn.
If this cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, I would say it's kind of decent because you could like make it kind of be like a Zen mains, but
yeah,
it's kind of weak. It's just it was a good card at one point, but I don't think it's going to be good for Duel Links. At least that's just what I think. I'm kind of just thinking like if I summon this versus Black Wings, it's like they'd be like nice monster, dude.
For sure. But yeah, that is it for Tiris, Keeper of Genesis. See you later. Next we have Fire King Avatar Arvada. This is a level 4 Fire Beast Warrior. When a monster effect is activated while this monster is on the field, quick effect, you can negate the activation. And if you do, destroy one other fire monster in your hand or field. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can target one fire beast warrior, or winged beast type monster in your graveyard, except this, special summon it, but it has its effects negated. Also, it is destroyed during the end phase, once per turn.
Okay, so this card is probably the most interesting card out of the box. So it works really well with just any. You can put this in any fire deck, basically. The float effect you're obviously not going to get, but if you play it with its intended purposes, for the, I believe it was in a structured deck, the Garunix. So the Garunix is a monster that when it's summoned, special summon from the grave, it'll destroy all monsters on the field. So what you do is, you can discard it with the avatar, and then when the avatar dies, it brings back your Garunix, and then during the end phase, the Garunix is going to die, and then on your standby phase, it's going to come back and blow up everything. So that's the little combo with it. How good is it, though? Well, the problem I see with it is that Garunix only has 2,700 attack, and the quote-unquote best card in the game right now, Desperado, has 2,800 attack. So, and the Garunix only gets its effect when it's destroyed by card effect. So if it's destroyed by battle, it's not going to float during the standby phase. So that's one of the little problems I see. But it is kind of cute. It's a cute little combo.
It could see some play in Hazy's, right?
Yeah, that's true. I could see something like that. Yeah.
Honestly, I think Hazy's will probably be the best thing to come out of the box. So maybe they'll see something
Yeah,
like that.
and it probably won't even be like a major card because you're not gonna want to see a level 4 in your level 6 deck. So probably gonna be a one of just to like unbrick you. So
Yeah.
Fire King Avatar Arvada. While this is one of those cards that Fire Kings I think they were waiting for a while. I think it's just too little, too late for him at the
Yeah, the
moment.
Fire King strategy is just a little. I don't know.
I see some potential in this card, but also at the same time, I just the other Fire King cards aren't as good as this one, so it's like, yeah,
We'll have to see. Good for. I think it'll be good in the future though.
yeah, and also has 200 defense. Just saying, rekindling. We out here.
For sure. Now, next we have Star Drawing, a Earth level 4 spellcaster. If this card is used for an Xyz summon, you can treat it as a level 5 monster. An Xyz monster that was summoned using this card as a Xyz monster gains its effect. If it's Xyz summoned, draw 1 card.
Broken.
This card was used all the time in like rank 4 decks. Because it also, it can also be treated as level 4 and you still get the effects, so it's like, it's nice. I like it. What is it gonna? It's gonna be good in that Onomot deck. I think people will play it in that.
Yeah. Combo deck like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you get to draw a card. Yeah.
I think that'll be good there, for sure. And yeah, that's it. Peace out, Star Drawing. And now we have a continuous trap, Xyz Wrath. Once per turn, when a level 5 or higher monster's effect is activated, except during a damage step, and you control an Xyz monster, you can discard 1 card, negate the effect, and if you do, destroy that monster. Oh man, well this is your Madame Veer out card for Xyz monsters. Let's go! Xyz Wrath!
I like it.
I don't know, man. Just play Divine Wrath. I guess you can use it multiple times.
I like it because it has it's like a little twist on the Divine Wrath artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Boom.
But yeah,
My problem with this is obviously not being a counter trap means you can chains to it, and it's a continuous, which means getting hit with a cosmic or something is very, very terrible.
it only works on level 5 or higher monsters.
Yeah.
It's a Madame Veer out card, side deck only.
I think just play Divine Wrath if you're going to play this.
Oh man, that is Xyz Wrath. Now we have Prideful Roar, a normal trap. During damage calculation, if your monster battles an opponent's monster with a higher attack, pay life points equal to the difference in attack. Your monster gains attack equal to that difference plus 300 during damage calculation only. This is straight up just a no you trap card. Like for 1 battle, that's it.
I mean, I guess during damage calc is kind of cool, but
Yeah.
I don't really see
It's
that.
a selection box card, right?
This was in the selection box?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes.
I don't remember it. Really?
Yeah.
It's bad. That's fine.
Wait, what was the... That was the only one, right? I don't even remember that being from the selection
Yeah,
box.
no one's
That's
played
cool.
it. I think the last card now is Leveneer, and that probably confirms Leveneer main box coming up.
They could have given us Levine here.
No,
Like, they gave
we're
us
still
trap-
missing
shit
United.
box.
We're still missing United We Stand. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're missing that too.
Okay, so
It's the main box.
That is so weird, dude.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that.
I mean, like
I probably
don't know, the first
wailed
time
on
I read
that box too. I don't remember it.
The first time I saw it, I was like, "Oh, that's a little interesting," but I just, losing that many life points, just, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
All right, so
you got to be more impactful in battle traps, basically.
Yeah.
So let's go over the Xyz monsters. Of course, that's the next biggest thing, and then any supporting cards that the Xyz monsters have, we'll talk about them really quick. So first we have number 19 Freezodon. This is the partner of Volcanosaurus. This is a rank 5 water Xyz monster Dino, 2 level 5 monsters. Once per turn, if an Xyz monster you control would activate an effect by detaching an Xyz material, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card instead of one of those Xyz materials. Yeah, it's just so weird, dude. What?
This
card
card
plays.
sounds like early 2012.
It is, dude. It's just like, dude, fun fact, the reason that these cards exist is because there's an episode of Zexal where there's like an evil tag team, and one of them got one of them summons Volcanosaurus, and the other one summons Freezodon, and the other guy's like, "Don't worry, bro, I got you," and he detaches his materials for him.
The moment you said this was the counterpart to the other one, I was like, this is an anime thing.
Oh my god, it's so funny, but yes, it's an anime combo, and unless you're playing... Honestly, I don't even know if there's no Dino deck or anything that can make use of two rank 5s at the same time.
Card, please.
Oh my god, big brain. This is actually good for Noble Knights, right? So, if you have leftover level 5s after you make another Noble Knight Xyz, you can detach from him instead. There you go. There you go, Rai. There's your Noble Knight.
Wait, instead of just tributing the level...
Because look, Noble Knights did not get support in this box like we thought they would. We got weird fire support instead, so they're going to need all the help they need. So, number 19, Freezodon, coming out to help the Noble Knights. Next,
I guess so.
We got Lavoval Igunis. This is a rank 3 fire warrior Xyz, 2 level 3 monsters. If this card attacks or is attacked during the damage step in either player's turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card once per battle. This card gains 500.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Alright, bro. Next, we have Infernal Flame Vixen. Oh, damn. This is a rank 4 fire
Hold on,
pyro monster. Yeah, she kind of bad though. No funny. This requires she needs 2 pyro type level 4 monsters. Once per turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card. This card gains 500 attack until your opponent's end phase. When this card with 2500 or more attack is destroyed, target 3 monsters in any graveyard. Banish those targets. Whoa. That's pretty cool. That's, even though it's kind of weird that you need pyro monsters, that's pretty cool that as long as you do detach, and if it's destroyed during your opponent's turn, or just after you get its effect off that, you get to banish 3, but 3 detach 2 pyros. Honestly, we've gone through this whole box, and we haven't read a single Xyz monster that strengthens a pyro deck or a pyro strategy. Have we? Because the Hazy Flames are not going to be pyro. They're going to be Beast Warrior, Beast, Winged Beast, whatever. Right? There's no
pyros in them. But this card is interesting effect, but we don't really have anything to summon it. And the effect isn't even that good, to be honest. It's just like a little interesting effect that we don't really see on too many cards.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, this box is like, this is gross. The New Year's box better be great, man. Let me tell you. Holy.
I guess she'll make a good thumbnail for the video.
Yeah, PDS, get to work. Next, honestly,
that's the last Xyz.
That's really it.
There's a couple Lavaval cards, but they're not. I don't think they're any good. They're probably garbage. We got Achicha Archer. Achicha Archer is a card from Yuma's deck. He will probably have a voice line for it.
We got Flame Dancer though.
Yeah, really good.
Flame Dancer. Holy crap! This monster moves while swinging its burning rope. That's Twitch chat right there.
Where's
Flame
the rope though? Where's the rope?
I don't even see the rope.
Yeah, there's no rope.
He's going, dude.
Alright, so
Meteor. Whoa! We got some spicy effect damage cards. I want to see how crazy these nerfed effect damage cards are. If your opponent's life points are higher than 3,000, it flipped 500. It was 1K. Rip. Meteor Destruction. Rip. Final Flame. It flipped 300 points of damage to your opponent's life points. Rip. Nerfed.
The Japanese artwork on Final Flame is crazy.
Yo, you'll get to see it on Battleface Fridays. Tune in to see. Then we have Ukazi. Rip Ukazi. No, look at what they did to my boy Ukazi.
I see it, dude.
400 damage. It is so sad. all of these effect damage strategies, like I was reading some of Axel Brody's cards, and some of them say quarter, man. I was like, ugh. That was like so weird. So, final thoughts on Rage of Volcano. I am vastly disappointed that they went the route of trying to give fire monsters support with the new alongside the new event. The new event was very bad. All of the cards are very bad. The skills are too specific. Everything's very bad, and this support also is very bad. None of it makes it good. There's no good Xyz monsters. There's no good Xyz strategies except for Hazy Flames. That is the best thing in this box, I believe. Battlin Boxers are just not good enough. Volcanosaurus is a good it's a good tech card for just put it in your extra deck just because if you can summon it. And that's it. I'm really sad. It's really unfortunate that this is the path they took because we're gonna go another month with Desperado.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm kind of in the same park as Kamel. I do enjoy the rank 5 UR XCs. I think, yeah, he'll find a home in Noble Knights, and any future deck that makes level 5 will be good. It's definitely going to pick up one copy of that. I'm kind of interested in the Vylon, but kind of at the same time, not really. It may have some cheeky plays in there. Might just if I get it while going for the UR, I'll just be like, all right, I'll mess around with it. Otherwise, not going to break my back over it. Hazy Flames, probably the most interesting thing to come out. I don't think it's actually going to impact the meta, but yes, Hazy Flames cannot be targeted, so that'll be interesting to see how that works. And of course, if you get the big boss monster all the way up, can't be destroyed by card effects, that'll be super interesting against Desperado. But I think, I do think Witchcrafter is going to be in the meta. Noble Knights are going to be in the meta. All these cards are going to be in the meta. And just having the Hazy Flame Pillar live long enough to get that boss monster going isn't gonna really. That doesn't really seem like a good strategy in my head. I could be wrong, but if I am wrong about anything in this box, it'll be Hazy Flames. Everything else,
I don't think you're wrong because we didn't mention it. The Hazy Pillar, it's a continuous spell, man. It's a continuous spell, Cosmic Cyclone. If it does become,
it's not a good thing though. Like, because that's like, why would I ever play any Sparrow Trap ever? Make it just like Cosmic Cyclone. You gotta think of times when it goes through.
That's true. But I'm just thinking the
only thing I'm thinking of is because it's a continuous, it gets extra destroyed by Cosmic. It can't even get its effect off at all, which is really just.
I'm not saying it's gonna be bad because of that. I'm just saying, like, if it does become notable ever, or it just does get any traction at all, people are just gonna be like, okay, I just gotta play 3 Cosmic in my deck for Hazy Flames, and I'll be good to go.
But yeah, like I said, I like the generic stuff. That's really good. I'll definitely be messing around with that. I'll definitely go through the box at least once for it. I could be wrong about Hazy's, but I don't think they're gonna.
Yeah.
Be huge, but we'll see.
So this I like Hazy's. They have a lot of synergy also with the Fire Kings. Fire King Island, you pop Cerberus, and then when Cerberus is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can add a Hazy card. So you add the Pillar. So it has a lot of. I can see some potential in the Hazy Flame. So if there's anything, it's going to be Hazy's. The one thing that's unfortunate is how many Basils are you going to need? And mini boxes, you guys know. SRs are basically URs because you only get 1 copy of them. So if you need 3 of them or 2 of them, it's going to be...
I mean, you're going to need to go into it multiple times, so you're going to need 2 or 3. You're going to need 3 if you're going to play the deck. It's the only Xyz monster, so that's rough.
And also, I mean, like, if you can get, like, the Hydra effect to resolve, if you can get if your Basil is at 5 materials, like, it's going to be broken. Like, it's going to be, like, 3,500... can't be targeted by opponent's card effects, and also cannot be destroyed by card effects. Like, that's just Cositis, but with the bigger attack. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You have to get it there. Otherwise, it's like, I don't know. But I could see somebody cheesing it out. So we'll see.
Yeah. Final thoughts, PDS.
For me, I'm gonna say, it's basically what we'll always say, but I would skip it until it has proven results, because you do not want to rush into this box. You're like, oh my god, these guys made me think Hazy's broken, and then it turns out it's not broken. So you got to be careful. Just especially if you're free to play, always wait to see, and then if it's good, then that's when you can commit to buying it.
For sure, I would definitely wait. There is no rush at all. The other decks of the meta are very, very good right now. This will not be changing anything. I think we can safely say that. So, that is going to be it from us here at Duel Links Entertainment. This box is going to be legal right away in all Battle Phase events as soon as it releases. And that's going to start with Battle Phase Rising Sun, 6 a.m. the following morning. It's going to be the first tournament with this box. So be sure to tune in there. Get in the Discord so you can enter Battle Phase. We have an ongoing sponsorship with Vikings War of Clans, so the link will be in the description of the YouTube video. For every download goal that we reach, 50 and 80, we will be hosting $50 tournaments. So be sure to get in the Discord and get on Twitch. There's going to be links for the download all over the place, so you will find it. So, yeah, that's it from me. Anything else, guys?
Have fun. Play the deck. See
Konami, please give us Gear Freed in the next box. Thank you.
All right. Peace out, guys. We'll see you later.